Hi and welcome to another crafty video. Today I have a fun project. I am making mini micro notebooks and you can make them literally with any supplies you have at home, and we're just gonna have a lot of fun with it. There's so many different variations you can do. This is just one. I've made these before and you guys loved them, so I'm gonna be showing some different ideas and variations. So here's the one that I made just as a little practice. They're really cute, really simple, make for great gifts, great to carry around in your little purse. You can do little sketches in it, you can do whatever you want. It's just fun and customizable, and we're going to do it. I want you guys to know that you can make this with any size. If you just understand the general principle of how to make it, then you can kind of go anywhere you want with it. But I'll be showing you the little mini micro version today, and I think it's just so cute, it's so little. Great opportunity to use charms too, which is so fun. Let's talk about it. I'm using some pre-made pages from the December junk journal kit called the Keepsake Collection, but you can use whatever papers that you already have on hand. It does not need to be this kit. If you do want the kit, I'll have it linked in the description. It's a really cute one, super classic, super eclectic, great to have in your junk journal supplies. But if you are just making it from scratch, then you're going to need a notebook. So today we're going to use this little piece. This is going to be my notebook piece. I did it in cardstock, and it is about 7 by 3 inches or 18 by 8 centimeters. I rounded my corners as a fun little option. I always think that looks nice. You're going to need pages to go inside. I recommend you cut out 3 to 5 of these little inserts here. These are the notebook pages. I recommend you cut 3 to 5 of those to go inside. And then the inside pages, which we're going to cut right now, are either 2 3/4 inches by 6.5 inches or 17 by 7 centimeters. My very first step is I'm going to create my inside pages. I go by centimeters sometimes I go by inches. It's really nice to have tools that measure both because it's just more versatile. So 17 by 7 centimeters. So this height here is already 17 centimeters. So I just need to cut them to be 7 centimeters here. And it's nice because if I remember right, the 8.5 by 11 inch papers, if you cut the long way, so the 11-inch way, they actually cut into 4 pretty similarly sized pieces of paper with no waste. Very little waste, I guess. If I remember right. We'll see if I'm just full of it. And then you have your leftover piece that is perfect. So I have my 4 pieces that are going to go on the inside. And what I like to do is just kind of line them up. I like to fold them in half all at once. It's just easier. They're not perfect at all. They're just cute. And I really like to get those corners down, or the edges down. Also, as a fun option, I like to round out the corners here. Let's see, let's do this side. You can leave them 90 degrees or you can round them out. Then you have your cover, which is a whole fun project within itself, but that just will get folded in half. I just like these collage cards from the December kit because they're already cute and fun, and it's really easy to kind of spice up and make beautiful. And then you have a perfect fitting little page insert for your cover. We'll make the notebook so that you guys can see that, and then if you want to stick around for the embellishing part, you can feel free to do so. I have a fun idea for this one. So as for creating your little notebook insert, you can use an awl or a hole punch. The hole punch method works really good. You kind of can decide how wide you want it. You don't want it too close to the edge. And I just stick it all the way through, making a nice big hole punch. Make sure your pages stay lined up. Don't poke yourself. I've done that plenty of times. I've had to stop videos before because I poked myself. Silly. And then you can just line it right up on your notebook seam and punch one more hole. Make sure everything is where you want it. Cute. Okay, something is off here, I can tell. There we go. Wait, what is? Just want to make sure things don't get crooked. Perfect. And kind of there you have it. If you have a little clip, this is a good time to just clip it so it moves a little bit less in there. And then you're going to need string of your choice. I usually like to use thinner string. I use some fairly thin black string for this one. This time I'm going to try this a little bit thicker white string, so it might have a hard time going through. We'll see what happens. But you're just going to thread one side in at a time. It's a little bit tricky with that thick string. Hey, I think I already got it. That was actually surprisingly quick. As for string length, you can go super long, and then when you're done, you'll have all this extra and you can wrap it around your notebook, or you can cut it and leave it short. You can tie a bow at the top. I think I'm gonna just cut this one again, so I'll keep this one fairly short. We'll just see how that goes. Take our time and try and wiggle this string through. I think thinner string is better because then when you close your notebook, it stays a little bit more flat. But it all depends on kind of what you're using it for, I think. So I have my string all tucked in there. Now I can unclip that. It's secured. Actually, I do want to add on one thing before I go too crazy here, if it fits. I wanted to add this onto the front of the envelope, this little tab from the kit. Because this is a notebook and it's going to open, we only want one side. So I can actually cut half of this off. And then we'll ink it up to fix those edges. I've never done this method before, but I like to try and add new little twists to each of my projects. This will be cute. There, love that. And then it's up to me if I want to tie a bow or not. Let's see what the bow looks like. I worry because of that tab, you just won't even see it, and so it won't matter. There, that's kind of clumsy looking, isn't it? It's cute, but I don't know. I can always change it, but that's the general gist of it. You can add charms. You can wrap the string around as a closure. You can use magnets, you can use Velcro. So many fun different closure methods. I'm now going to embellish because I love the cover of this a lot. I'm actually sad to cover it up, but I am going to cover it up because I had a really fun idea. So for my cover, I had these fun pieces in mind here from the same matching kit. Did I already mention that it'll be in the description of this video if you guys like this kit? I think it's a fabulous kit. And I have some scrap white thick paper here, and we are just going to create the cutest little pocket you ever saw on the front of this mini micro notebook, starting with rounding out some corners. I'm gonna go pretty heavy on the ink here in the next few steps. Then we're just going to glue this straight down leaving a very thin white border here. Just enough that it adds a framing effect. I've been experimenting a lot more with just adding more and more layers because I think it looks really nice. I can leave those sharp edges or I can round them out, and I think we're going to round them out. This paper's a little thicker, so I gotta really, maybe it's broken. No, shouldn't be that hard, right? Maybe it's because of the other paper I added on. Try this side. Oh, maybe it was just the size I was using. It was not working. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So here's kind of what I just made. This is going to be my pocket. I'm going to ink up this white. Pretty heavy. Let's zoom in so you guys can get a little bit close up, a little bit better of a close up. This is going to be a pocket, so glue all the sides, but the top side. We can really let that dry. And then I do have some scrap papers. They're not even scrap papers, they're just the papers printed from the kit. And I'm looking for something darker, I think. I think this one will look good for what I'm going for. I just wanted to cut a tiny, tiny little thin strip to go across as some extra dimension here. That's so cute with the polka dots. Okay, new favorite paper, I guess, is this one. Because you can cut it up and do some fun things with it, it looks like. And I just want to do a little belt across the middle here. And then I have a little black and white stamp cut out for the center. Oh, that is so darling. Don't worry, we will cut those little edges off. And then we need some little items to just add into that pocket. If this wasn't on the go journal, it would be perfect to just add little tidbits into that pocket so then you can journal with them when you're on the go. Just some little tiny, tiny, tiny little items. We can add that in. And I have a little fussy cut I can add in. Just a little bit of ink in here. We'll stick that behind the tag. We're going to cut off this and this. And I want to fix this, I decided. Can add a little bit of glue to secure that knot. And there you have it. I do feel like we're missing something up top, so I'm going to add an eyelet. And there you go, another fun variation of the mini micro notebook series. So I have this one, you can do whatever fun papers you want on the inside. And really cute charm. Then we have this one, some lighter colored papers here on the inside with a pocket on the front, tidbits, and just overall a really cute little cover. I also am going to make one, I think, for Instagram, so if I do, I'll insert a picture here so that you guys can see another fun variation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make this. I think these mini micro notebooks are some of my favorite things to make because they're simple and they almost always come out looking so different. They're great gifts and just the darlingest little collectible almost pieces. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you want the kit that I used in this video, I will have it linked in the description. You can subscribe during the month of September where am I? The month of December to get this kit, or you can also just get it at any time throughout the year on our shops. We have our Etsy shop and our regular shop as well. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We will see you in the rest of our videos for this month. We have some great ones coming. And goodbye!